After the age of 60, the risk of stroke rises sharply. Many of us have seen friends or loved ones rushed to the hospital after nothing more than a sudden dizzy spell, or waking up one morning unable to speak clearly. It's a reality that causes real worry, yet most people don't know where to begin when it comes to protecting themselves. One of the most common misconceptions is that only medication or complicated medical procedures can lower the risk of stroke. Meanwhile, many continue daily habits like drinking soda, canned coffee, or other sugary beverages without realizing how these slowly damage the brain's blood vessels over time. The truth is, protecting the brain and lowering stroke risk can start with much simpler choices. In this video, we'll explore 5 familiar drinks that can do a powerful job of keeping blood vessels clear, protecting nerve cells, and helping the brain stay sharp after 60. If you truly care about keeping your mind clear and cutting down your risk of stroke, stay with me through this video. Don't forget to hit the like button to support the channel, subscribe so you won't miss other useful health tips, and share this video with your friends or family. And I'd love to hear from you among the 5 drinks we're about to cover. Which one do you think would top your list? Leave a comment down below. The very first step may sound too simple, but it's often overlooked. Plain water. After the age of 60, our sense of thirst decreases significantly. Many older adults only drink 1 or 2 small glasses a day, thinking that's enough. In reality, when the body doesn't get enough water, the blood becomes thicker, circulation slows, and that increases the risk of blood clots, one of the direct causes of stroke. Have you ever noticed that when you don't drink enough water? Your head feels heavy, you get dizzy, or it's harder to focus. That's no coincidence. The brain is about 70% water, and even a 2 to 3% drop in hydration can immediately affect thinking, short-term memory, and even mood. For people over 60, dehydration is even more dangerous. Blood vessels lose elasticity with age and are more easily damaged. If the blood is too thick, pressure on the brain's vessels rises, which raises stroke risk. That's why keeping up the habit of drinking enough plain water every day is such a simple but essential foundation for steady brain function. Some people often complain, "If I drink more water, I'll just have to run to the bathroom all the time. It's inconvenient." But instead of drinking a large amount all at once, it helps to spread it out through the day, sipping small amounts regularly. That way, the body absorbs water better and you avoid discomfort. Here's a little tip: keep a bottle of water in the spot where you spend the most time near the TV, at your reading chair, or by the bed. Each time you see it, it's a natural reminder to take a sip. Simple, but surprisingly effective in building the habit. And for those who don't enjoy plain water because it feels tasteless, you can drop in a few slices of lemon, cucumber, or even a couple of strawberries. The light flavor makes it easier to drink, while also adding a small dose of antioxidants that support brain health. A report in Nutrition Reviews showed that even mild dehydration can significantly reduce focus and memory in older adults. On the other hand, those who stay hydrated consistently enjoy sharper thinking and a lower risk of stroke thanks to smoother blood circulation. As you can see, sometimes preventing disease doesn't require anything complicated. It can begin with something as simple as picking up a glass of water and making it part of your daily routine. If plain water is the foundation, then green tea can be seen as the protective armor for our blood vessels and brain. Many older adults are already in the habit of drinking tea, but some prefer very strong brews, add sugar, or drink it right after heavy, oily meals. Those choices unintentionally take away much of tea's natural benefit. Green tea is rich in a special group of compounds called catechins, with the most powerful one being EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate. This is a potent antioxidant that sweeps away free radicals, those unstable molecules that damage vessel walls and nerve cells. When free radicals attack the brain's blood vessels, elasticity is lost and plaque builds up, eventually leading to blocked arteries and stroke. If your blood vessels are like water pipes, Free radicals are the rust that slowly builds inside. Green tea works like a natural cleansing solution, keeping the pipes smooth so blood flows easily. Another important point is that green tea helps lower blood pressure slightly and improves cholesterol levels. For people over 60, high blood pressure and high cholesterol are two of the brain's biggest enemies. By keeping these factors under control, blood supply to the brain becomes more stable, lowering stroke risk. In fact, a study published in the Stroke Journal found that people who regularly drank green tea had a significantly lower risk of stroke compared to those who didn't. That said, more isn't always better. Drinking overly strong green tea, especially in the evening, can cause insomnia, a racing heartbeat, or stomach discomfort. The key is moderation, about 2 to 3 small cups a day, brewed lightly and without sugar. If you're concerned about caffeine, decaf green tea or simply diluting it with more water are good options. I often suggest trying a mild cup of green tea after breakfast or in the early afternoon as a substitute for coffee. Many older adults have told me they feel more alert and focused, without the jitters or sleepless nights that coffee sometimes brings. You might want to try it yourself and see how your body responds. You can also add a slice of lemon or a sprig of mint for a fresh, pleasant flavor. This not only makes it more enjoyable, but also adds an extra antioxidant boost from the vitamin C in lemon. Green tea isn't an expensive or hard-to-find drink, but when used wisely, it becomes a wonderful companion in protecting brain blood vessels, maintaining memory, and lowering stroke risk. Among fruits, the pomegranate has often been called the fruit of life for its deep red color, like blood, and its remarkably high antioxidant content. That isn't just a poetic image. It reflects real nutritional value for the heart, blood vessels, and especially the brain. After 60, as the brain's arteries stiffen and become more fragile, choosing a drink rich in polyphenols, like unsweetened pomegranate juice, can make a meaningful difference. Polyphenols in pomegranate act like bodyguards, protecting against the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, the key factor behind plaque buildup in artery walls. Imagine your blood vessel wall as a brick wall, and oxidized LDL as rust slowly eating away at the bricks. Pomegranate's polyphenols prevent that rust, keeping the wall strong and clear. As a result, blood continues flowing smoothly to the brain, cutting stroke risk. One study published in the Atherosclerosis Journal found that people who drank about 200 milliliters of unsweetened pomegranate juice daily for 3 months showed a clear improvement in blood vessel elasticity. That elasticity is crucial for keeping oxygen and nutrients flowing to the brain, which in turn supports memory and focus. Pomegranate doesn't just help the blood vessels, it directly protects nerve cells as well. Compounds like anthocyanins and punicalagin have been shown to reduce neuroinflammation, a silent process that plays a big role in memory decline and dementia risk. With inflammation under control, nerve cells send signals more efficiently, helping the brain stay sharp. Another often overlooked benefit is that pomegranate juice can help regulate blood pressure. Many older adults deal with hypertension, one of the top stroke risk factors. When consumed regularly in moderate amounts, unsweetened pomegranate juice gently relaxes blood vessels. Thanks in part to its effect on nitric oxide, this provides natural relief for the brain without the downsides of sugary or high caffeine drinks. Of course, as with any food, the key is in the dose and how it's used. I usually recommend about 100 to 150 milliliters a day, ideally pure, unsweetened juice. If you'd like to vary the taste, you can dilute it with water or add a few slices of fresh lemon for extra refreshment. Some people ask me, "Doctor, pomegranates taste so sweet, how could they be good for older adults?" The answer is in choosing the right form. When you select unsweetened juice, you keep the antioxidants while avoiding added sugars. That's how you unlock the real benefits for the brain and blood vessels. Instead of reaching for a can of soda in the afternoon, you should pour yourself a small glass of unsweetened pomegranate juice. Over a few months, Your brain and vessels would begin to thank you. You may notice fewer headaches, less dizziness, and a clearer state of mind. In short, unsweetened pomegranate juice is proof that a simple, familiar drink can, when used wisely, act like a natural medicine for the brain fighting inflammation, improving circulation, and significantly lowering the risk of stroke. When most people think of oranges or lemons, they picture vitamin C helping to ward off colds. But for those of us over 60, vitamin C's role goes far beyond the immune system. It's actually a key protector of the brain's blood vessels, keeping them strong, flexible, and less prone to the kinds of damage that raise stroke risk. Vitamin C is essential for making collagen, the supportive fibers that give blood vessel walls strength and elasticity. Picture collagen as the steel rebar inside concrete. Without rebar, concrete cracks easily. In the same way, if we lack vitamin C, vessel walls weaken and are more likely to break down, which can increase the risk of brain hemorrhage. This is why keeping steady levels of vitamin C is so important. Beyond supporting blood vessels, vitamin C is also a powerful antioxidant that neutralizes free radicals attacking nerve cells. Research shows that people with higher blood levels of vitamin C tend to maintain better memory and face a lower risk of cognitive decline. In fact, a study in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that adequate vitamin C intake may even slow the progression of mild cognitive impairment, a condition common in older adults. At this point, you may wonder, what about bottled orange or lemon juice from the store? The answer is not the best choice. Most commercial juices are loaded with added sugar and preservatives, stripping away much of the nutritional benefit and even raising blood sugar, which damages blood vessels. What we really need is fresh juice, squeezed directly, diluted with water if needed to soften the sour taste, and without added sugar. Another advantage of citrus is that vitamin C doesn't come alone. It's paired with flavonoids, another group of strong antioxidants. Together, they form a dynamic duo, protecting vessel walls and calming low-grade inflammation in the brain, which helps preserve memory for the long run. I often suggest older adults enjoy a small glass of fresh orange or lemon water in the morning, right after breakfast. That way, the body absorbs vitamin C more effectively, and you also get a refreshing, alert start to your day. For those prone to acid reflux, diluting the juice further or drinking it after a main meal can help avoid discomfort. That morning glass of fresh orange juice isn't just a vitamin boost. It's a message you're sending to your body. I'm taking care of my blood vessels and my memory. A small daily habit with benefits that last for years. So, fresh orange or lemon juice with little to no sugar is one of the simplest, most effective ways to supply vitamin C and strengthen the brain's blood vessels. It's like investing in a sturdy bridge, ensuring blood flows steadily to the brain, protecting memory, and lowering stroke risk. While water, green tea, pomegranate, or citrus juices bring a refreshing feeling, almond milk offers something gentler, soothing, and deeply nourishing. This plant-based drink has become popular in recent years, especially among older adults who want an alternative to cow's milk that's heart-friendly and easier to digest. What makes it stand out even more is that unsweetened almond milk is one of the richest natural sources of vitamin E, a powerful shield for nerve cells. Most people know vitamin E for its role in keeping skin healthy, but it's also one of the strongest antioxidants for the brain. Its job is to prevent lipid oxidation in the membranes of nerve cells. When those cell membranes are damaged, nerve signals slow down or break off, affecting memory, concentration, and even raising the risk of Alzheimer's disease. By protecting those membranes from free radical attacks, vitamin E helps nerve cells stay flexible and efficient at passing signals. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association showed that adequate vitamin E intake can slow the progression of cognitive decline in older adults. That's solid scientific evidence that vitamin E doesn't just help prevent problems. It can truly improve quality of life for people already noticing changes in their memory. Beyond vitamin E, almond milk also provides a small amount of monounsaturated fat, the good fat for heart health that helps blood vessels stay flexible. When the heart and vessels are healthy, the brain benefits too, thanks to a steady flow of oxygen and nutrients. This creates a double layer of support protecting nerve cells while also strengthening the circulation that nourishes them. But here's the key: it has to be unsweetened almond milk. Many store-bought products add sugar or flavorings, which cancel out much of the benefit. For people over 60, every spoonful of added sugar can add extra strain on the blood vessels and nerves. Choosing pure, low additive products, or even making almond milk at home, brings the greatest benefit. Another plus is that almond milk is much easier to digest than cow's milk, especially for those with lactose intolerance. Instead of the bloating and discomfort some feel after drinking regular milk, almond milk leaves a light, comfortable feeling, making it easier to stick with the habit. A warm glass of unsweetened almond milk in the evening can provide gentle relaxation while nourishing the brain through the night. Many of my older patients have told me they sleep more soundly when they replace their bedtime milk with unsweetened almond milk. In the morning, they wake up clearer, with less heaviness or fatigue. That's powerful proof that a simple drink can meet the brain's needs in a very real way. If you're looking for a soothing drink that both nurtures the body and protects memory, unsweetened almond milk is a wonderful choice. When made part of a daily routine, it becomes a natural medicine that helps slow the brain's aging clock, giving us more years of clarity and independence. Once we cross the age of 60, every small choice we make each day can have a big impact on our brain health and stroke risk. Many people believe it takes medication or complicated medical treatments to protect memory and blood vessels. The truth is, even the simplest changes starting with the drinks we choose can quietly build a shield for the brain. Let's take a moment to look back at the 5 drinks we just explored. First, plain water. It may seem basic, but it is the foundation for stable brain circulation. When the brain lacks water, nerve signals falter, memory weakens, and stroke risk climbs. Spreading your water intake throughout the day, sip by sip, is one of the easiest yet most effective ways to keep the brain nourished. Next, green tea. With its catechin antioxidants, it works like a cleaning crew for your blood vessels, helping prevent plaque and easing the pressure on your brain. No wonder research shows that people who drink green tea regularly have a much lower risk of stroke. Paired with a balanced diet, it becomes a protective armor for your memory. Unsweetened pomegranate juice adds another layer of protection, reducing inflammation and improving vessel elasticity. Its polyphenols and anthocyanins not only keep blood flowing smoothly, but also directly defend nerve cells against early aging. That's nature's way of helping us hold on to sharp memories. Then we have orange or lemon juice, light on sugar. Vitamin C in these fruits strengthens vessel walls the way steel reinforces a bridge. Stronger vessels mean the brain gets steady oxygen and nutrients, lowering the risk of hemorrhage and supporting mental clarity. A small morning glass of fresh juice is a gift you give yourself, simple but powerful. And finally, unsweetened almond milk. Gentle and soothing, yet full of vitamin E. It protects the membranes of nerve cells, so signals stay quick and clear. It's easy to digest, heart-friendly, and when taken warm in the evening, it can help calm the body while nourishing the brain through the night. Now, when we place all 5 side by side, we see the complete picture. Water stabilizes circulation. Green tea keeps the vessels clean. Pomegranate makes them more elastic. Citrus juice strengthens their walls. And almond milk guards each nerve cell. Together, they form a strong, natural defense system for the brain. The most important message today is this: stroke and memory decline are not inevitable. We can prevent and slow them with small, wise choices. A glass of water with lemon slices, a mild cup of green tea, a splash of pomegranate juice, morning citrus, or a warm almond milk in the evening. These simple habits add up to a shield of protection. Just imagine, If each day you replace one sugary or high-stimulant drink with one of these 5 brain-friendly options, what will happen in a month, 6 months, or a year? Not just better numbers on your health checkups, but brighter mornings, steadier memory, and the confidence that you're still in charge of your health. So from today, start with whichever choice feels easiest for you. Maybe it's drinking more water, trying green tea, or warming up with almond milk at night. Each step is an investment in your brain and in your future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends or loved ones who care about their brain health. And I'd love to hear from you among these 5 drinks. Which one will you try first to protect your memory and lower your stroke risk?